glad to see the finals finally get here. Some great wrestling going to happen this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. Super excited. Been some good matches all the way through, and now super excited to see some of the finals get
yes,
here.
Sir. Yes, sir. A lot of these brackets played out as the 1 and 2 seed in the finals. This was actually not one of them.
No, it was not.
So Ross Miller from Vandalia is wearing the red ankle band, and Julian Byro is wearing the green. He's from Byron. Actually, that's Will Julian.
Will Julian.
Will Julian.
Yep.
Thank you. Yep. Still scores.
Oh, there's a big headlock.
I don't see any swipes. But that doesn't mean anything.
No.
There they are.
There they go.
Ref is maybe a little slow on the draw on that one. He's going to get his 4 out of this anyways.
Yep, I think so. I think he'll start
There
moving
it
this.
is.
Yep.
Quick pin. Wow.
Very quick pin. Coming in on that shot and left his head up a little bit. And
yep. Ross Miller from Vandalia with the win, 190 pounds. Moving on to 157. Aiden Kinney, the 1 seed. This one is one of those brackets that played out 1 versus 2. Hudson Babb is the 2 seed. So interesting fun fact. Hudson's dad and I went to high school together. We are best friends to this day.
Really?
We were best men at each other's wedding, wrestled together in high school. We've been through every shenanigan possible as young adults and lived to tell the tale. So it's kind of fun to see Hudson grow in the sport. He's a junior at Gibson City. Melvin. Aiden Kenny, a senior at Coal City. Coal City, man, I tell you what. Those guys, that team is loaded. Got to watch them compete at Abe's a couple weeks ago, and they were just putting it on everybody. And I know they fought a lot of illness there around the holidays in the room, and had several kids that were wrestling sick, but they showed up and did their thing.
I think one of the interesting things is when you look around with Coal City is the consistency. Like their coaches are everywhere for their club, up into their junior high and their high school, and I think that really sets a tone.
So Heath, you said one word there that really defines how to be successful in the sport of wrestling, and I think that's consistency. So over the course of the last couple weeks, I've done some one-on-one interviews, one of them with Coach Masters from Coal City, and then I also interviewed his protege, and between the two of them, they've been with that program for 40 years.
It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. And I know you wrestled them too when you were in high school, right, at Riverdale?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, they were still tough at that point back then.
It just makes you wonder if there's something different in the water up there, huh?
There's got to be.
Yeah.
There's got to be, because I remember even when they came over from IK into ISA in their junior high club, and man, they came in and just dominated.
Yeah, and you see, I think, you see the majority of their kids are wrestling IE, but they do compete at some IK events too, but when it comes time for state series, they're predominantly IE.
Yeah.
Talked to another college coach here that's here today doing the same thing you are with a little bit of recruiting, and he was watching a couple of their kids too. He's a former Coal City wrestler.
Yeah.
Alex Friddle.
Yeah,
yep,
absolutely.
Yep. So he's at University of Wisconsin-Platteville. I just interviewed him a couple minutes ago, and he's watching a couple kids as well. So
nice.
So while we're waiting on the 157-pound match to start over on mat 2, we got another Coal City kid, Aiden Kinney. He's a senior, 30. I'm sorry. Brody Orazio, he's a junior.
Okay.
Versus Logan Van Dyne from Wilmington. Van Dyne's up 3-2 currently.
Yep, looks like 3-2.
I haven't had a chance to look at the team points here recently, but once again, Coal City was kind of running away with it when I did earlier.
Yeah, they were up. I can take a quick peek. Yeah, looking like going into the finals, Coal City has 262. Vandalia's in second with 237. Dixon at 159 in third. Stanford Olympia at 157. And rounding out top 5, Gibson City at 152.
There you go. Gibson's, I interviewed their assistant coach earlier today, kind of an grossly underrated team. They're a young team. Logan DeCitas is their assistant coach there now. He's fresh out of college, got a lot of high school and college wrestling experience. I think that, those guys, they've got just a really strong sophomore and junior recruiting class and that have kind of come into their own. I'm saying that, those guys are top 5 in the state. They just haven't had any real good head-to-head duels with any of those other top teams to really, solidify their place and where they're at in the state. I don't know what their regional draw looks like, but I would assume they win regionals. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the things with a lot of 1A. I mean, you don't get some of those tough matches. That's a great thing about this opportunity here, and then Abe's as a team-wise as well. You get a chance to see some of those schools you traditionally don't see.
Yes, for sure. And this is, so my son was injured last year. This is actually my first time being at this tournament. And, for the most part, most of these weight classes are a pretty dang good preview to state.
They really are. I think even last year, I know there was 2 or 3 of the matches in the finals that were finals down at state. So
Yep.
They do a very good job of getting the information in, and if you start looking around the brackets, they're pretty close coming down to the end.
They are.
It's amazing. Steve does a great job.
He does. And once again, we're back to that C word, consistency. When this is the 62nd annual, you wrestled here, didn't you, when you were in high school?
We did.
Yeah. You personally
Yep.
would have wrestled at this tournament. Not trying to date you or anything.
No, that's all good.
So Mat 2 was Logan Van Dyne is winning 7-2. We got short time left in the third period. So as soon as this match is over, looks like Logan's going to pull off the win. We should be able to get started at the 157-pound weight class. So I'm getting some text messages coming in here, Heath. You recognize this guy's name?
I do.
Tyler Hurry.
Absolute
He wanted me to
stud.
tell you hi.
What's up, Tyler? How are you?
Yep, he's watching. He and his son Grayson. Grayson's going to be competing out in Tulsa for the first time this year in the 8U division, and I'm hoping to be there to watch him. So
absolutely,
kind of a surreal moment for he and I being friends for so many years, and then I finally get to watch his son compete, and he gets to see mine. So
that's
be a lot
amazing.
Of fun.
I think that's really one of the things, family, right? Really comes to mind with a lot of that. Just seeing people I grew up with and graduated with, now having kids going through, and you're still part of their lives.
Yeah, it was funny. Tyler called me. We were on our way back from Abe's, and he was asking about how Dean Wainwright did, because I think his state title record could be in jeopardy this year.
It could be in jeopardy this year, yeah, absolutely.
So he, he's asking me advice about what to do with his son. I'm sitting here thinking, dude, you're the Division I wrestler, and you're asking me. There's something wrong with this conversation here. But
yeah. So
back to the 57-pound finals match. Got some heavy hand fighting going on here. No score yet.
No, it looks to be, between a senior and a junior. Kenny looked to be a pre number 2.
Yeah.
And then Vab, junior was number 3 on the list. So.
Yeah. Bab's so long. I think his length gives some guys some difficulty. No score yet.
Nope, sitting there on that shin whizzer fighting that hands.
Yep.
At the podium, I need all 190-pound place winners and a coach from Van.
I think that nope.
Still nothing yet.
Bab's going to come out of this on top. There it is. 3 points, Hudson Babb.
Absolutely. Amazing.
Yep.
Just keep fighting that, right?
Yep. So he's looking for that cradle. That is his. Cradles are like crack to him because he's so long. He can reach those from anywhere. Both of them carrying flawless records going into this match. See if Kenny reaches off the mat to stop this. As far as the ref doesn't bring him back to center for a fresh start.
Yeah, I think they're getting close here.
Yep, there it is. Short time there. See who wins the coin toss. Red defers to green. Green's going neutral again. He says, I want a shot on my feet again. He knows he's not going down against that cradle. So how long have your boys been out of the sport now? You got one still wrestling, don't you?
No, both of them. Last year was my youngest.
Okay.
Blake Smith graduated last year.
Both highly decorated wrestlers.
And then Brock was 2 years prior to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned their names to my son just a little while ago, and his eyes lit up. He knows who they are. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty proud dad. You know, just to see, and it's not so much the accolades, just see how much they've grown,
Mature,
right?
yep.
Mature through it, and you kind of go through, and now they're living life as adults, and they're being very productive and good. And the traits learned here on the mat and in the room really have moved on into their lives.
Yeah, you know, as a dad, yeah, winning is cool, right?
Yeah.
But raising good young men that are relevant to society is probably the ultimate win.
Absolutely. Ooh, nice underhook there.
Yeah, he does that underhook.
He's really moving that. It's that long reach, you said.
Yep. See, no stall call.
No.
Seemed to me like Kenny was backing up a little bit, but ref didn't see it that way. Got Charlie Whitmer over on mat 2. He's another one of the top-ranked wrestlers at 157, wrestling Max Martin from Richmond Burton. 1-0 match over there. Max is ahead. Got right at a minute here, 45. Still heavy hand fighting.
I like the hand fighting, but I also like the foot movement with them, right? Like they're really using both avenues of that.
Kenny in deep on a shot, but man, that sprawl, he just couldn't do anything with Bab's hips. Another deep double. See if he can scoot the corner here. Bab's hard on that ankle.
Yep. Still nothing yet there.
Nothing yet. Nope. Bab's he's keeping his hips high. He's circling. Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Nope.
Nothing yet. Wow. Wow.
What a great scramble.
See if we get a stall call for the tie-tied shoes here. Got refs conferring. We're going to see what happens. They're waving it off. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So time's out in the second. Getting ready to start the third period here. Red's got choice. Red's going down. Kenny's talking to his coaches whether or not they want to stand him up. Looks like they want him to at least make an attempt to ride here. So Bab's got a nice switch. He's hit that a couple times this tournament I've seen. And how a guy with those long of legs gets out like
amazing.
That. I mean, he's got to cover a lot of ground just to clear his hips.
He really does. And just start scooting, right?
Yep.
Hooking and scooting, keeping that outreach arm out, keeping some balance in there.
Yep.
I think at some point you have to start looking about when you're going to start cutting.
Yeah.
You get so much an opportunity to kind of turn, and then
there
now
it is.
you're going to get your
great mat awareness there by Kenny.
Absolutely. I mean, you got 2 scores here. You got to get 2 takedowns. Almost really neat. You got to start that sprint.
Yep. Bab's in deep on a shot here now. Waterfall position. See if he can. And on the crack down there on that leg, that single.
I do like the aggressiveness. Up 4-0.
Yeah. I mean, he's still going at it. Yep. Hudson's a junior. Just saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're looking for somebody. Yep.
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
As long as he doesn't get into any of the same antics that his dad did when he was that age. And hopefully his dad goes back to watch this. Pass the leg. Nothing there.
No.
Wow.
Man, I really liked, he got in on that leg, and he uses that shin whizzer to square back up and start getting his legs back. Really good positioning.
We're still neutral. Still neutral. Got just under 30 seconds left in this match. At this point, Kenny's got to start thinking about going big, and if I'm Bab, I'm watching for double unders and stuff like, just defending that off. So Bab got the stall call for being slow to come back to the center. Passing that leg again.
Yep.
Just got to keep his hips up here, 14.
He keeps that leg underneath there up to his chest.
He can afford another stall call. 10
Absolutely.
seconds left. It's just good there. Nope, there's the takedown.
Oh, they gave it to him.
There's a reversal.
There's a reversal.
Wow. Hit that Granby. Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. How could they wave that off? There it is. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Great match.
That was a great match.
A lot of good positioning.
Yeah, so we
and
got a
scrambles.
replay of the finish coming up here. So here it is right there. Wow. Great mat awareness.
Very much so.
He knew what he did too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. That was his 100th win
100th
too.
win.
What a way to do it.
Nice.
So I'm going to bet you, Heath, this is not the last time those two are going to see each other this year.
I would reckon not. And you know, for Kenny to go back, he was in really good position a couple times on those shots that, you know, just go back to the room, fine tune a couple things, make some adjustments, and down at state, and you know, can make statements.
In 5th place, from Oakwood, Jamison Chambliss. In 4th place, from Coal City, Brody Eurazio. In 3rd place, from Wilmington, Logan Van Doon. In 2nd place, from Byron, Will Julian.
All right, 126. What do you want to bet we see some scrambling here?
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. You know, you got a junior and Waddle, number 1, two-time placer coming back the last 2 years. And then you got
Owen Peterson from Coal City. Yeah.
2-time placer, right? 5th.
Yep.
5th at 113 and 6th at 106. Ranked number 4 right now.
Both these kids are tough. A lot of fun to watch both of them wrestle. I know they've wrestled at some point before. I don't think they've had any head-to-heads this season. Maybe they did. Did they wrestle at Abe's?
I'm not sure.
Nice little drag there.
Can I get all 157-pound place winners to the podium, please?
Preston's brother Tyson's a freshman at the University of Wisconsin this year. That's not good. And Preston did have an early season injury. Him and Phil Potter partners, and I interviewed them when we were down at Abe's, and Preston told me he'd hurt his foot, and that was his. I think that he had wrestled one match prior to Abe's. That was him just coming back.
Super tough with ankle injuries.
Oh man, between
especially
that
when
and knees.
you're really wanting to push off on your feet and the transitions.
I need all 157-pound place winners and a coach from Gibson City to the podium, please.
Hopefully he's okay, man.
Yeah, I hope
Hate
so.
to see that. So they're still wrestling over here on mat 2. Leland Nelson's up 3-0 over Caden Wood. Leland Nelson from Richmond Burton. Wood is a Reed Custer wrestler. Remember watching Leland wrestle all through youth? Ooh, just about, he did catch himself out of position on that tilt. See if he can, yep.
Able to make some adjustments there on
Yes.
top.
We're back wrestling over here on mat 1.
All right.
Still neutral. Just under a minute 30 left. So doesn't Owen's dad coach the IE program? Or is he involved with the IE program? Am I thinking right?
I think so.
Okay. No score there. Little scramble. Waddle's trying to pull Peterson back on the mat. Peterson can't get to his whizzer. There it is. There it is.
Yep, there's 3.
You know, I don't know what has changed wrestling more, the 3-point takedown or the one supporting body part inbounds roll. What do you think?
I really like the three-point takedown. I was a little leery in the beginning, but just the amount of action that's created, is it amazing. And it really changes the dynamics, right?
Like if you were a defensive wrestler going into last year's rule change, you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Because this new rule totally rewards the offensive wrestler.
Absolutely. And for the most part, for most schools that, with even any of the talking about any of the records or anything else for all-time takedowns,
Again, I need all 100
with the three-point rule, you're really whoever had it is pretty much locked in.
Yeah, yep. So, you know, I've had a couple guys, they want to debate whether or not we see a change in the tech fall criteria. You think they increase that number? I mean, at the end of the day, if you're getting beat by 15 points by your opponent, the match is most likely over anyways. I don't know if you do or not.
I like leaving it where it's at. I don't think there's a big change. It's a big enough number to kind of separate yourself from that person. Looks like we got a little blood time down here on mat 1.
Yep. There's been some leakers this tournament. These guys are getting physical.
They are. The hand fighting's been pretty amazing this weekend.
.126 match on mat 2 is over. Up next over there, going to 106 pounds, Jake Munsterman, another Coal City wrestler.
Yep.
And Connor Collins, a freshman from Olympia. His dad, Josh, is the head coach over there. Connor's I believe he's a 2-time IESA state champ coming in as a freshman. He's a small 6-pounder, but I look for this kid to make an impact on the 1A level. He's tough.
He looked pretty tough. I actually helped with the weigh-ins, and he came in all looked happy.
Yep.
Wanting to be here.
I interviewed Jake earlier today too. He had a nice win, and great kid. You know, he talked about some injuries that he battled through last year, and he's got a fresh start this year. Great outlook, great perspective, and big goals. So that's always great to see. Waddle is just like a dog on a bone over there. Got just under a minute 30 left in the second. It's 3-0 Waddle.
Really digging those toes in, keeping that pressure forward.
Peterson's trying to get his hips clear, and Waddle's just, changing his angles from his attack on top, and I'm going to let him go.
Roughly 35 seconds to work here in the second.
Waddle back in. He's not backing off his offense. There's a quick go behind. Yeah, that down block go behind has got to be the top takedown in the sport of wrestling, wouldn't you say?
I absolutely believe it is. All
Keep
set
it
up
simple.
from that hand fighting from the very beginning. He got the hand fight down, and
Waddle's got the arm bar. 10 seconds left. See if he can capitalize anything with it, pick up any backs. I think he's just looking to maybe. Oh, he's going for that tilt. Rolled through. Peterson rolled through. All right, here we go. Third period. Red's choice, he's going neutral. He says, I'm going to take him down again. Rather, we hadn't covered his hips yet. There it is.
Yep.
He's not done. Cut him, bring him back to the center. See if Peterson can find a different attack here. Something to capitalize on. Yepsen in on that single leg. Waterfall. See if he drops to his hip and tries to hook a boot. There it is.
It's like Waddle caught that ankle.
Yep. He wasn't having any part of it. So he could have water. There it is. There it is. Way to stay with it. He's going to have to let that leg go. Yep.
About a minute to work. He's down 5-9.
This match is still well within reach.
Absolutely.
So Heath, where are you guys at in your season?
So we are just coming back from, we're still in semester break. We just were down in yesterday. They were down in Missouri for national duels. So
cool.
Yep, they took part of the team there. We had the rest of the fresh off kids come back, do practice, and then I had an opportunity to come here for the last 2 days.
So what, NCAA's changed some stuff on roster counts. How's that affected you guys? Has it at all?
No, not really. We're sitting right around 25, 30 kids in the room.
Okay.
So
yep.
Pretty good numbers consistently. So especially for a program that's kind of, it's only 5 years old.
Yeah.
So just coming around.
Now, have you guys taken a look at girls wrestling at all?
Yeah. So they just hired a girls coach.
Cool.
She's from Geneseo, Rusk. And I think she's recruiting this year, and then I think next year is going to be the first start of the girls program there.
Cool. Fastest growing sport in the country.
It's amazing.
It is.
I truly believe that when you look at the girls, some of the matches were really amazing.
Yeah. The thing about girls wrestling right now, nice win there by Waddle.
Absolutely.
Yep. Once again, that's another one. Those two aren't done seeing each other for the end of the season. But seems like there's two different levels, two different schools to the girls wrestling right now. There's the girls that have been wrestling since they were 4 or 5, and then the girls that started wrestling as a freshman in high school because, hey, let's give it a shot,
I think when you start looking at it for girls, I think a lot of them really got into it going, there's so much opportunity in college and the offers that they were getting to go. Goal is try and use wrestling as an avenue to pay for your college, right?
Well,
to get a degree for free.
I
as
think
much you can.
Golf was the #1 sport that you had the best odds at earning a college scholarship in, but I'm almost positive that girls wrestling has actually surpassed it.
I would imagine they'd have to. Love to see the numbers on that, but I definitely wouldn't bet against you on that one.
Yep. So I talked to Sam Knox last year in an interview, just getting some information about girls wrestling, and every year since they've had their own girls state tournament, the numbers have doubled in the state of Illinois every year consistently. So here we are back, 106-pound finals. We got Nate Lauer from Rock Ridge.
Yep.
And Riley Parates from Dixon.
Freshman and a junior coming in here.
26-pound place winners to the podium, please.
Both these wrestlers are undefeated going into this match as well. Guys are doing a good job wrestling right out to the edge of the mat. Parates is bringing the pressure. Still scoreless on the far mat as well. Monsterman's going to have to decide it. Yep, it lets Connors go. Collins is up 1-0 with the escape. Parates
nice
in on that
drop
ankle.
Down.
Yeah. That thing came out of nowhere. Pulling back on the mat, he said, I'm not done with you yet.
Good job hand fighting.
Yep.
Keeping his head in close, working those hands, getting his foot back to the mat.
So you and I talked earlier, a little side convo about, some of the things that you like to do, and you'd mentioned the name Ben Askren.
Absolutely.
Ben Askren is the king of funk. But to watch how some of these kids have wrestled and how fast it's evolved into some of the high-level scrambling, I mean, okay, yes, Ben Askren started it, but I think social media is what's driven it. You know, all these kids have got access to these high-level wrestling scrambles through reels, highlights, stuff like that, and they, you know, it's just crazy. Now play wrestling is actually a part of most of these wrestling programs' practice every day.
We definitely use it every day.
Do
play
you?
wrestle?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Just get yourself in different positions and try and find a way, work yourself out of it, leg passes, stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're scoreless. Oh, nope.
And I think with the technology you were talking about with the videos, it's not only the competitors, but the coaches that have the ability to go in and look, right?
Yeah.
Some of those a little bit older, going back through and having to relearn some of the positions of, you know, double leg. We'd see a lot of them 20 years ago kind of give that up easily.
Yeah.
Now it's they fight it to the end.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, you're right. Guys would bail on a double leg.
Nice double leg. Looking for a Turk here.
He's got Parates. I got one swipe. I didn't see two. There it is. Good use of leverage there by Lauer, forcing that low shoulder over. Got a discrepancy between the scoreboard and the actual score over here.
Yeah. Nice little roll for reversal.
Was nice. Was trying to keep that arm bar in, but Lauer gets it free. At the wrist half there, he's going to have to drag him across his lap if he wants to get him flat. Lauer's doing a good job of hipping into that. Just under a minute here in the second. They got the score straightened out now, so it's 5-2 Parates. Green.
He was really working that half.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Number one pinning combination still.
Yeah.
The old wrist half.
Wrist
Can't
and
go
a half.
wrong.
No, not at all. He's staying with it too.
Yep.
Up by 3, and the seconds
time.
just keep ticking off in that top position there.
And he's not going to get hit for stalling with that because
no.
And a Bandeo coach to the podium, please.
That's it. Here we go into the third. Parates up 5-2. Lauer says neutral. I'm going to tie this baby up with a takedown. Munsterman's winning over on the mat 2, 4-1 against Connor Collins. They're just underway on their third period. Collins gets the escape. This is
Roddy's got to take down, looking for that bar.
He's kind of opened this one up a little bit. Got a one takedown match going on over here on mat 2. So, you know, the other college coach I was talking to, he's looking at a 113-pound wrestler, and I believe the kid's a junior or senior. So what do you do with a kid that's that old that weighs 113 pounds? Because, I mean, if he's going to wrestle 125 in college, he needs to walk around at 140, right?
Yeah, really what we want, like off season, we talk about at least 10 pounds to be able to cut back down healthy-wise. Big lifting regiment, really. I mean, that's really the only thing I can say for the kid is at 113, those lower guys, you're really going to have to get in the weight room.
Yep. Parades with just a hard ride here.
He is
Colin,
really
hey,
sticking the half.
Matt, too. Collins secured the takedown here. We're in short time. We got 13 left. It's a 5-4 match. If he can ride Munsterman out here, this match is his. At this point, that's what he's doing. He's hanging on. Munsterman's looking for, yeah, that's it. Wow. Nice win for freshman Connor Collins.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Munsterman's tough.
He
He's
came in at
tough.
26-1 for this tournament.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, he's tough. Both those kids are tough.
Please direct your
Parades with a nice win at 8-2.
26-pound place winner. In 8th place from Olympia was Tucker Gary. In 7th place from Dixon was
Doing the awards here at 126, getting ready for the 138-pound class. So this is actually my son.
From Sterling Newman, Zyler Hansen.
Sophomore Devin Ehler versus Luke Munsterman, who's a senior from Coal City. You know, this 138-pound weight class was gonna be one of the best ones here, but there are 3 of the top-ranked kids in the state who are dealing with injuries right now that bowed out at the 11th hour. So it kind of stunk to take away from some of that level of competition, but all those kids will see each other again later in the season.
Absolutely. You step up on the mat with who's in front of you here and, take care of business. And, Ehler looks good. He wrestled well early. Good movements, transitions. Looks 4th last year.
Yep.
Coming in as a freshman. It's amazing.
So last year, coming in as a freshman, he was battling a torn meniscus. He got cleared to wrestle before regionals, 1 week before regionals. So he went into his regional with a 1-0 record.
In the hole is 215.
I like the movement.
Yeah. Munsterman's long.
Yes.
Can I please get all 100?
So I believe Luke and Jake are brothers. I don't know that to be a fact. You probably know a little bit more about the Coal City kids.
I'm not
no?
sure. Great
Ehler in on
job
single.
finding
Very
that
collective,
angle.
Pulls it up. Yep.
Good quick movement, using his hands, his feet, to find those angles. Had him kind of up and down, guessing where he's going to be.
There we go, looking for the wrist half over there. Mat 2, got Vincent Baker from Mount Zion wrestling Brody Matthews. Matthews out to a quick lead over there, 7-0. Ehler up 3-0 on the Mat 1. So Ehler finished his high school season, started in on freestyle and Greco, and tore his meniscus again. So he got cleared in August, missed freestyle and Greco season. I think he's just happy to be out here healthy wrestling. Big Matt return.
Good return.
Looking for that coffee grinder there.
106-pound place winners and a Dixon coach to the podium.
I think you get another a good idea of kids just happy to be on the mat too after that, right?
Yeah.
Appreciation for it.
Well, it doesn't matter if you're healthy or not. Wrestling gives you adversity, right?
Yes.
And when you learn to battle through adversity, everything else in life gets just a little bit easier.
Yes, it does. Got that wing, looking for a tilt here. And drive those hips. Looks like he's got leg in too.
Time's winding down there in the first on Mat 1. Ehler up 3-0. Red chooses down. Starting the second period over on Mat 2 as well. Matthews still with a 7-0 lead. Munsterman covers.
Kind of in that turtle position, looking for hands in there.
Yeah, just it's fun to watch a guy's bottom game evolve from youth, because the youth kids are taught to try and explode up, right?
Yep.
As these guys get older, it turns into a little bit more of a game of chess.
It does.
One small movement at a time. Ehler's hips are out. See if he can capitalize from this.
keep running his feet around. He's got that
There
leg
he
looking
is.
for a
He's gonna
reversal
collect
there.
it. Yep, that's it.
Nice job.
5-0 Ealer.
Boy, he's really driving those toes, hips down, kind of controlling Coal City on the mat there, not really letting them breathe.
I know from experience he's got a kind of nasty tight waist.
Yeah.
So there's comes an awkward point in the father, and I know you've been there before, a father and son's relationship where you learn not to pick with a fight with Junior anymore, and we're there.
I'm definitely there.
Yeah.
I think I was there Blake's sophomore year.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Okay,
oh,
you
man.
win. But you never said that out loud.
No, I
did
did
you?
not
Yeah,
say that
yeah.
out
You don't
loud.
ever want to admit defeat.
Again, all 106 place winners and a Dixon coach to the podium, please.
Just over 30 left. Ealer's looking for the tilt out of bounds there. All Muncherman needs to do is tap the gym floor, and they bring him back fresh start. But
Fresh start, 25 seconds left in the second period. Wheeler's up 5-0 and on top.
if he gives up the escape here a short time, he's going to have to do something. There's the return. Nice way to collect the arm.
Coal City got up to their feet pretty
He
good.
did. He did.
He just couldn't create
Yep.
that separation.
Yep.
Either just kind of smothering on him there.
Once again, when you're a longer wrestler, sometimes getting out off bottom's a little bit tougher, just because you got so much real estate to get your hips out from underneath your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Muncherman's taking top. What do you want to bet the cradle's coming?
It
Well,
looked
over and
like
under.
I'm
You're not taking that bet?
I'm not taking that
Okay,
bet.
all right.
I'm not taking that bet because I think last time he was looking.
He was
for
looking
it.
for it.
Yep. He had it locked up. Either was able to fight that off.
Yep. 10-0. Brody Matthews on mat 2's kind of opened this one up a little bit. They're well underway in their third period also. Wheeler's got his hips out again. Muncherman's going to have to do something here to try and return.
That's where that long reach comes
Yep.
into effect,
Yeah, sure
right?
does.
You really got to make those adjustments.
.45 seconds left. Wheeler's out. Muncherman's going to have to make a move if he wants to do something. Go feet to back.
Nice hips down, driving his hips down and away here. Muncherman's really got to pop that head and start circling towards that leg. He's going to get something here. He's down 15, 18 seconds left here.
Wheeler looking for the crossface, trying to get on that ankle. Muncherman's doing a good job sealing it off. Short time. Good match.
Great match. Good job. 6-0 win. Either over a tough kid right there. That pays dividends down the road later
does.
when you're looking down state-wise.
Got to be battle tested, right?
And always proud moments as dads.
That's
too,
right. That's right.
Battle some adversity in here, come in here, and all the little things that they do at home and around to get better or healthy.
So I had this conversation with a guy I was talking to this week, and he's got a young kid, and I said, as a wrestler dad, or as Jim Mastney would say, a super cool wrestler dad, there comes an awkward point in your kid's career and your journey with them where
In third
you no
place
longer
from
drive the boat.
Olympia, Connor
You just
Scott.
give the ship subtle nudges every once in a while.
Second place from Rockland,
And it just, you just got to know when that time is to
and
let
your
them
106
take
pound
control.
champion of the 62nd
I'd be lying to you if I
Wild
told you my heart rate didn't go up a little bit every time he steps out on the mat, but
Riley
I rarely get excited anymore.
No, I think one of the greatest things of being a dad and a coach for my kids as they were growing up was, it's okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm looking for attitude and effort.
Yep.
The consistency part of it, and I remember telling my kid every time he come off the mat, I love you.
Yeah.
That was the most important thing for me as a dad and a coach, going, just say no, love you,
Yep.
proud of you, love you.
Another Oakwood Salt Fork wrestler, senior Tyler Huckel at 144 pounds. He's wrestling Zach Bryant from Petersburg, Porta.
So you got two seniors going at it.
Yep.
Hushel looks like he was a state qualifier last
He
year.
was. I think he didn't qualify his sophomore year, but he did his freshman. So
Okay.
we had our county tournament here on Tuesday. The OSF wrestling team with head coach Mike Glosser and assistant coach Vince Chambliss, they won their 9th consecutive county title. I interviewed Tyler. Sounds like he's talking to some schools.
Nice.
So got some plans to maybe do some wrestling after he graduates. He's got some goals set for himself this year.
I think that was one of the main things, kind of talking back through, is getting goal oriented
Yes.
in there,
Yep.
and being able to identify and recognize when I need to adjust those goals, like
Right.
mid-season
Yep,
or part.
yep. You shoot for the moon, and sometimes you have to settle for the stars, right?
Yeah. About 50 seconds to go. 0-0 still here.
Yep. Huckel with the fake. Mat 2 is Eli Mabry from Vandalia versus Charlie Connors from Dixon. Charlie's one of my favorite kids, man. He's a brawler. Josh Albert trained. He's a sophomore as well. Big 144.
Got a takedown on the edge of the mat here.
Yep.
Oakwood to the podium, please. All 138-pound medalists and a coach from Oakwood to the podium, please.
Got that
Huckel got the
hand.
escape. Yeah.
Got that
Right
hand,
on.
that hip pocket, and
Yep.
cleared those hips. Really nice.
Huckel's got short time here if he wants to score in the first. 3-1.
Look like Bryant's coming in, ranked 6th this year.
Yes.
Looks like he took 6th at 132 last year,
That
and then
sounds
was a
right.
qualifier year before that.
Yep. Huckel's looking to clear that arm. His hips are out. See if he can get another escape here. He's to his feet. Bryant brings him back to the mat. Scoreless on mat 2. Minute 30 left in the second. And Huckel's back out. Got a 3-2 match. Huckel's styles, it's kind of weird, man. He's super funky. He gets himself into some positions, that's for sure. He's a scrambler. They're out of bounds. Connors picks up a reversal over here. Mabry with the escape. We're 2-1. Just under 45 left on mat 2.
Bryant's in on a shot.
There it is.
Limp
There it
arm
is.
that out
Got
through.
Huckel in trouble. Huckel's in trouble. I don't know if I don't see the ref holding anything. I don't know if he got to a 2 count or not. Did you?
He got a 1 count, and that was
Okay.
it. That's all I saw. Looked like Yuko got out of that
Yeah.
slow as a
Out of
Turk
danger,
series in there, yeah.
Eagles got another escape. That's 3 escapes for him. Short time, he's got 15.
Still puts it in reach. It's a one
Yeah.
takedown,
Yeah,
and you're
for
all
sure.
tied up.
He's got to change his attack, though, because what he's, oh, there it is. Looks like Bryant's just playing. There it is. Nope. Wow. He's holding. They're conferring. Let's see if we can see that one again, if possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
On Mat 1. Bring up the replay.
No,
they gave it.
They
Let's
gave
see
it
it, though,
3.
if we can, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he got that transition.
Yeah,
We were talking
yeah.
about his scrambling
Yeah,
abilities,
yeah.
and boy, that really just played an effect
Yep.
right there. Because Bryant was in on a shot. and
Coach is challenging it. Hey, so as a coach, have you ever brought an official to the table and overturned a call?
No,
Did it ever make you feel any better after you brought him to the
No.
table? Yeah. Pick your battles, right?
it's very definitely pick
Yeah.
your battles.
Well, you said it. 1 takedown ties it up. That's where we're at going into third.
Bryant starts off bottom, and
Buchel's going to cut him. Gained a little bit of confidence after he got that last takedown. We got a 2-1 match on Mat 2. Just under 1:45 to go, third period. Oh, it's tied up 2-2. Buchel's back on that leg like a dog on a bone. He lost it though. Better watch out, Cradle is coming. He's back to his feet.
nothing yet. Still on their feet.
Yep. Yep. Wow.
He's definitely one that doesn't give up on positions,
No.
regardless.
Right at a minute here. Buchel tried to force that one. Gotta do a better job setting up his attacks. There it is. Nope. Waterfall position.
Gotta isolate one of those legs, get that off.
Just being patient with it, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You call that almost a flea in the mat?
It's close.
Yep.
Refs are
Yeah,
talking.
they are talking. That's it. Nope, we're neutral. Okay.
No, coach is over it.
Yeah, he's once again. Here we go.
Here we go.
Over
Just-
and under on him winning this challenge? Not happening. Is it?
No.
Not today.
Not after they already confirmed together.
How would you? So I do a little bit of youth officiating. How would you have called that? Would you call that flea in the mat?
I would definitely look at that fleeing the mat. I mean, it's not even really taking a defensive position to start fighting that back inside. About 30 seconds left.
Buchel's going to have to go. Because it's not going to be a clean shot. Whatever he gets, he's going to have to work for if it's there.
Yep.
$18, 1 point match. Mabry with the win over Connors on mat 2.
Winners and an Oakwood coach to the podium, please.
Buchel not going to get her done. 7-6, great match. Nope, there it is. Takedown. Yep. 10-6.
Would you please direct your attention to the podium?
Nice win by Bryant.
Finishing in 8th place at 138 from Riverdale with Jay Moore. In 7th place from Rock Falls, Tucker
We're
Ulrich.
going to get some big boy action going on here next.
Yes, we
Might
are.
hear a few thuds up here. What do you think?
I think if I was watching these two 15-pounders, they were pretty dominant coming in. There's a lot of ranked wrestlers in here in that 215.
Yep.
And these two have really done a great job.
From Mount Zion,
It's
Vincent
like
Baker.
both kids coming in, seniors,
Yeah.
something to
Yep.
prove.
Yep.
Matthews. In 2nd place from Coal City, Luke Munsterman. And your 138-pound champion of the 62nd.
They're not waiting. They're already on toes on line. Those two guys are ready.
They are.
They're ready to go.
So I got to watch. So Pointer wrestled Keller Stocks, a senior from Mount Zion. Keller Stocks, I think, was ranked #1, and Pointer poured the coals to him, no pun intended. I mean, he was just attack after attack after attack after attack. He looked good. We'll see if he brings the same level of intensity here in this match.
120 is on deck, 113 is in the hole. Can I please get all 144-pound medal winners to the podium, please?
Pointer's wrestling Dominic Alamo from Reed Custer. So, you know, I think I kept track last year at IHSA State. I think Coal City qualified 11 or 12 kids, something like that, for the state tournament.
I believe, was it a few years before that? They even had more than that.
Yeah,
I think,
almost every weight.
Every weight
Yeah.
except for one, I think they
crazy.
qualified.
That is crazy. Good for them. No action yet over here on mat 1. Pointer's looking for his overhooks. Trying to hit a bundle maybe. Pinching down on those elbows hard.
Yep.
Nope, they're out. Short time, 20 seconds left here.
Can I get all
First period.
144-pound medal winners and a coach from Florida to the head table, please? Or not head table, to the podium, please. 144-pound medal winners and a coach from Florida to the podium, please.
Going to try and catch up with a few of these the champs after the finals here and get some interviews with those guys and see what their take is on the tournament after it's all done.
Yeah,
I always like to let them cool off, you know, because you get them after the adrenaline dump, they tend to stumble on their words a little bit, try and collect their thoughts.
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested to hear what some of them have to say, right? Just kind of personal perspective on where they're at right now and then what's left on the second half of their season.
Ooh, man. That was nice follow through there by Pointer.
Yes, it was.
Good mat awareness.
Waiting for the score to catch up here.
Yeah, so I got it going live over here on, I haven't scored it on track yet either. Should be 3-0 Pointer. I still don't have it right, I don't think.
I don't think they gave him any swipes. I think they gave him the reverse.
Okay, just reversal?
Just the reversal.
Okay. Yeah, it still hasn't caught up on track yet either. So Heath, any more wrestling for you this weekend, or is this it?
Nope, this one's it. This one here, and then we're back in the room grinding out through the week, and then I will be making the move over to Geneseo next weekend.
Okay. So how long of a drive is it for you to St. Ambrose from here?
From here, it's just over an hour. So I'm right in the Quad Cities.
That's a piece of cake.
I'm right in the Quad Cities, so it's a 25-minute drive from the house over to Ambrose.
Nice. Alaska picks up the takedown over Stocks on the edge on mat 2. Still neutral mat 1.
How about for you guys? What's
It's
next
about
for
2.5.
you next?
There's another 3 for
Stocks.
He stayed with that. There it is.
And
Gets
got the fall there. Yep.
That's our first pin, the finals.
That is.
Yep. Yeah, it's about 2.5. We're halfway between Champaign and Danville.
Okay.
Not a bad drive. $120.
I'm sure this will come in the next week or so for updating rankings.
Oh yeah,
make some big changes in here. So.
Yeah, we're talking about maybe getting together. We touched up the rankings a little bit after Abe's for 1A. We may get together tomorrow night if everybody's available and do a pit recap and touch up the rankings again. So, because this is really, Abe's is good. You're going to see a handful of head-to-heads, but like if the teams aren't flowing through together, it's not always you're not always guaranteed that match.
Right.
7th place from Clifton Central with Evan Cox.
Especially trying to win the duel.
Yes.
Coaches
strategize
around and
yes.
make those adjustments.
That's what I said. We don't get the head-to-heads at the same way that we would here. Tournament weight and dual weight's two different
In
things.
4th place from Dixon, Charlie Connor. In 3rd place from Vandalia, Eli Mabry. In 2nd place from Oakwood, Tyler Huckel. And your 144-pound champion of the 52nd Lyle King Invitational from Florida, Zach Bryant. Next on the mat is our 120-pound match.
Here we go, 120.
Dixon, Jack Reagan, and from Oakwood, Weston Frazier.
Got Jack Reagan from Dixon
From Florida, Kanan Philbright,
and Weston Frazier from Oakwood Salt Fork.
I think that's third finalist, Oakwood?
Yes, we had 3 in the finals.
Yeah.
Yep.
On deck is 113. In the hole is 285.
Frazier was a
Can I get
3 seed.
15-pound place winners to the podium, please?
He's a sophomore. Reagan, the 1 seed, is a junior. Frazier's had a really good year. Placed 5th at Marmion Cadet Classic. He's won a couple other tournaments.
Looked like when I was looking him up and it was Cumberland.
Yeah, he won Cumberland.
Cumberland.
I can't remember what he did at Washington, if he won that or not. Didn't wrestle a lot last year. He was kind of fighting it out for a weight, and he won some wrestle-offs, lost some wrestle-offs, but he is a man on a mission this year.
Yeah, look, you guys had him number 4 on the ranking system there, and Reagan looked pretty good so far this year. I mean, tournament-wise, Sterling he took first, Prospect. They had the West Chicago took second, so
another highly ranked wrestler.
And it looked like he was a 2A kid last year.
Yeah, they
years.
They reclassified this year, I believe. There was a couple teams that reclassified from 1A to 2A, and then a couple of them that went back from 2A back to 1A. Man, Frazier in on that ankle pick. Holy cow, low single there. Good scramble by Reagan, but he's got to be careful. He got himself in trouble a little bit.
Yeah, so I just got a text from Blake saying, "Oh, I should have been scared of him."
Reagan wins the scramble there. Yeah. That was a great scramble.
Ooh.
So you admitted it and got caught.
I admitted it and got caught.
But it's after the fact now.
It's after.
It's okay. See if Frazier can get the escape or reversal here. Reagan's going to have to do so. There's the rat return.
Good return.
Yeah.
Good knees to the chest to try and bounce back up.
That's a drill that they work in the room religiously.
Yeah.
Is be ready to be like a pogo stick when you hit the mat. The second you're in the air, knees to the chest and be ready to bounce back up. End of the first period, Reagan's up 3-0. Green's got choice. They choose neutral. So most of these kids, in fact all of them in the finals, wrestled for Vince Chambliss at his youth program. All the OSF kids wrestled for Vince Chambliss in his youth program, Storm Wrestling. Frazier started wrestling for him when he was 6. Multiple-time IK state placer. I would look for him to be somewhere on the podium in February.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep.
Reagan in on a
Yeah,
leg.
his reach. He was in deep on that. Good, real good head positioning. Got a scramble going on over here. See if Frazier can get his hips up and capitalize. No score yet. Oh, do they stalemate this? Nope. Reagan go behind. Yep. Way to stay with it. Got 6-0 over here. Jack Reagan. Frazier looking for that hip heist, looking to get out. Reagan's not letting him out, though. Back on that ankle. Ooh. Took a foot to the face there.
Yeah, a little bit. Just being stingy on top, not giving up much.
Yep. You know, most kids, they get in that, I'll give Reagan credit, because most kids, they get in that position, they just bail. You know, cut him, let him go. Yeah, he got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, that foot comes swinging
It
around.
did. And it wasn't intentional.
No.
Dixon's good. I mean, they've got a lot of really solid wrestlers. Definitely shaking things up in 1A this year.
Absolutely.
Might have got a little bit of a bloody nose there, it looks like.
Again, all 2 15-pound medal winners and a Coal City coach by the podium, please.
Action starts back up. We got 11 seconds left.
Yeah, see if Frazier can get out. 2 takedown match going on over here. Mat 2's Cole Harris from Reed Custer. Right now winning over Kanan Philbright from Petersburg Porta 9-3. They're just getting ready to start their 3rd period. Philbright takes top. So if you're down 9-3 and you take top, you expect legs are coming or cradles coming. At least I would hope that's what he's.
Yeah, you got to hope one of the two, right?
Yep. So far, it looks like neither.
I really don't think you're looking for quick tilts there.
No.
You're looking for something a
gotta
little
go
more
big,
absolute.
right?
We're still in a break on the action on mat 1 here. Still having him checked out and cleaned up.
They're wrapping him up.
Yep.
Yeah. Or if he broke his nose.
I don't know. You know, like you said, it wasn't intentional, but that foot came around pretty.
And his head kicked
pretty
back.
good, yeah. You know, they got the tape back off, looking like they're gonna
Like maybe
put some
can't
more
get it
plugs
quick.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it would not surprise me a bit if he didn't break his nose. We have a leaker. That sucks to take away from the momentum of the match.
It does.
Doesn't matter which wrestler you are. Now they're taping him back up. glitch in my flow action over here. Speaking of flow, boy, the transition from, yeah, boy, you're shaking your head already. We don't even have to go there, do we?
I am track wrestling mobile to get back to that old
Dude,
classic
give
version.
us, yeah, that's what I do, classic view.
Yeah.
Everybody does. And I think, did you get the email from Flo with the questionnaire asking you how you like it?
I did.
So them sending that out almost tells me that they're getting enough negative feedback about the transition to flow that everybody wants track back.
Yeah. Just the
If it isn't broke, don't fix it.
It really isn't. You know, to be able to go in and look at everybody's stuff and information, matches.
Ooh, man, nice reversal there.
Wow.
See, they're going to give one lost control. Yeah, yep. I agree with that.
11 seconds left. What a great avenue.
Way to wrestle, whistle to whistle. Frazier's conferring with the coaches. Reagan takes down. Frazier wants to stand him up. He knows he's got to go big. But yeah, back to the flow track conversation. Holy cow. And I think we're going to see a strong transition to USA bracketing in the state of Illinois anyway. A lot of people don't realize that any of the USA wrestling events, whether if it's youth, high school, middle school, whatever, you know, folk style nationals, preseason nationals, the seating criteria, Frazier gets the takedown.
Yeah, wow. That was quick, too.
4-7. So, I mean, you either got to get him to his back or cut him and go again, right?
Yep.
There it is.
There's
He's
coaches in the corner telling cut him. Cut him and stay after him. Passing that elbow.
Frazier's mat awareness is great, too. I mean, he knows where he's at in this match. He knows what he's got to do, and he's going to pace himself just right to do it. If it's there, it'll happen. Reagan's doing a good job of being defensive there, keeping good positioning, making sure he stays square. Reagan hits head for the stall call. But anyways, back to the USA bracketing thing. So your seating criteria comes from USA Wrestling pinpoints because those events are sanctioned with USA Wrestling.
Yep.
In Illinois, our wrestlers compete at a deficit because none of the events are sanctioned with USA Wrestling. So if you got little Timmy wrestling in Indiana in the Tyrant Tussle, he's scoring seating criteria points. We're waving off to see if Reagan can pop his head out here.
Nothing yet. He's getting close. Got to get his hips up.
Frazier
nice
trying
adjustment.
To yeah. By both wrestlers. Frazier's going to have to bail here.
Yep, there you give him the 3 there.
Yep, see if you put Reagan up. Reagan's getting swipes. Going to end up with a major decision here before it's all said and done. It's one of those matches that I'm going to say the score does not dictate how the match was wrestled.
No, none at all. But you got to give Reagan some good props.
Oh, he
stayed in
fundamentally.
Wow, fundamentally, he stayed in really good position out front.
And he's got his fingers taped. He looks like he's half mummified right now out there on the wrestling and still just going at it, you know?
Yeah.
Just being aggressive.
If I could get your attention to the podium.
Great match, fellas.
Yeah, very good.
In 8th place at 215 from Riverdale is Jake Sharada. In 7th place from Pittsfield, Fisher McEwen. In 6th place from Litchfield, Tristan Staggs. In 5th place from Clifton Central, Brody O'Connor. In 4th place from Richmond Burton, Shane Velasca. In 3rd place from Mount Zion, Kelly Stocks.
So I was at a girls' event coaching here a couple weeks ago around the New Year. John Ambrose runs a lot of the tournaments in Illinois for youth, high school, whatever. And he had made the comment before the tournament started that they were going to continue with the track wrestling platform for another year or two and then probably transition to USA Wrestling, USA Bracketing, I should say. So USA Wrestling hired away from track the person, one of the software developers for track wrestling, and had him design their own platform.
Wow.
So they're going to try and monopolize it, because obviously guys are going to want the upper hand. They're going to try and want to get those seating criteria points from USA Wrestling if they can.
Yep.
Another great match over here.
Yes.
Brandon Gaither, Augustus Swanson versus Landon Neer. Swanson picks up the quick
Swanson.
takedown and cuts him. Near a sophomore at Newman Central Catholic. Swanson's a senior for Princeton.
Both highly decorated wrestlers
They
in
are.
here.
I think Near placed 4th last year at IHSA State.
Yep.
And what did Swanson place? You remember?
So he was a qualifier last year, and then I think the year before that he was took 5th.
Yep. Looks like maybe right off the whistle, Near wasn't ready for Swanson's pace, but he's adjusted. Hit that duck.
Ooh, nice
They
duck.
scored it.
There's
They scored
3.
it. Yep.
Hands come on the mat.
Oh, going to get the reversal there. We're back.
Good adjustment.
Yep.
As we said, though, there's a difference. You got a three-point takedown to a 2-point
It's
reversal.
a game changer.
Yeah.
120-pound medal winners and a coach from Dixon to the podium.
Should the score be 6-4? Because Near got cut, right?
Yeah, score should be 6-4. So he had the 3 takedown,
Yep,
and
one
he got
escape.
1 escape.
And then 3 takedown. Near playing that game of chess, working his hips out a little bit, using some back pressure, looking for that switch. Not there. Swanson's quick to cover his hips again. I think we got to get the score
Yep,
straightened out. Officials going up there to get them sorted out. Five-three. 5-3. No. Is that still not right?
No, that'd be fine. That'd be 4, right? So
Okay.
you got the 3 and then the 1.
Yep.
It's got Near going down.
Yep. Landon Near, son of Aaron and Kara. Aaron contributes a lot to the Illinois Wrestler ranking stuff on 1A. He's in tune with what's going on. Enjoy side conversations with him. He and I will talk every once in a while. Near's back out.
Another great school
Yeah.
with some good wrestling
Yes.
history.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Some really good wrestlers coming out of Newman.
This is one of the weight classes that's just a lot of fun to watch.
They are.
Both athletes, both aggressive. Action from whistle to whistle. Big boys are up next, 285ers.
Yeah, and this won't be the first time these two meet.
No,
you know,
no, it won't.
They've got
Definitely
another dual meet they got to do, and then I don't know if they're going to end up in the same regional or sectional, one of the two. But
okay. So, you doing some college recruiting? What like? How close are you following some of these guys' schedules? I mean, are you?
not following too much. Not really.
No?
Not
Just
too many
going to
of
the
their
big events
schedules.
that you know.
Kind of hitting some of the big
individual tournaments,
ones, and
okay.
then what I'll do is I'll look at like what schools are there, and then kind of start digging in a little bit. So
Okay.
that's where like track wrestling was really
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
right?
no kidding. You go
Right,
back and
so there's
see
that
their history
avenue.
back
Yeah.
to when they were 8U.
Yep, absolutely. I
And
kind
it's
of fall
gone.
through.
It is poof gone.
I think one of the great things I have is ability that I know a lot of the coaches,
yeah,
so
they'll
I'm
tell
able to
you.
reach out
Yeah.
and be kind of that personal conversation with them. Looks like Near's in on that leg.
He is. He's not giving up on it either.
No.
If I'm Swanson, I'm scooting off the mat here, getting a fresh start. There it is. Hand touch outside the mat. Yep. That's all you had to do.
Yep.
You don't call that fleeing the mat. I mean, he was in a. At least I don't. Yeah.
No, he took a defensive
Yeah.
position on
Yeah.
that.
That's time. Great match. Knotted up at 5, going into third. Swanson takes bottom.
Number 1 versus number 4,
Yep,
as advertised.
yep,
Really
yep.
good.
You know, and all the rest of us guys have been saying that Landon needed to be ranked higher. Aaron fought us on it. He's like, he's got to earn this, guys. He's got to earn this. Well, guess what? He's earning it today.
No, I think he's actually earning it.
See if we get the reversal. There it is. Swanson picks up to 2. The way these guys are wrestling, this one's not over with
No,
yet.
we got a lot of time left.
Yeah.
Minute 30 on the clock. Looking like deep waist, riding that ankle. Trying to keep pressure on those hands. Near's got to create some separation here.
So is this a double-edged sword for you as a coach? Is this a double-edged sword having these guys wrestle this early in the season?
No, I don't think so, right? I think we chase competition and we go. I think finding out these early, a couple matches like the last couple years, make the adjustments, right?
Okay.
We were able to kind of see where we were at.
Yep.
Kind of address the wobbly wheel, as you say.
Yep.
Get back to the room, fine tune, and if you make some adjustments down at state, that's where it's going to matter,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Will you be at IHSA State, Heath?
Yeah. So plan is for me to go down there. It kind of lines up with our schedule.
Okay.
Right.
Just
as they
conveniently, just
changed,
so happens.
As it just so happens, they changed the boys' schedule this year. So it kind of lines up with where I'm going to be at. So.
Well, we'll have to catch up down there too, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
It'd be fun.
Yep. Trying to get it lined up where some of the guys from Illinois Wrestler are together as a group, maybe at the end of the day to summarize the tournament, 1A, 2A, 3A. See if we can grab a conference room in a hotel or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big Jim, always love to have him on there for the banter.
Always good to see Jim.
He is a very cheap source of entertainment. You know
man. Been out to the barn a few times.
Yeah.
Jim's a good guy.
We were there for the Iowa State camp, and holy cow, was that intense. Near looking past that leg. Nope.
Looks like Swanson got it done. 7-5.
Great match. Yep, Augustus Swanson, your 113-pound pit champion.
As we said, though, looking at Near, he definitely earned that.
Hey,
right?
You got senior versus sophomore, right?
Absolutely.
Landon Near's got nothing to be ashamed about how he wrestled that match. Both kids are dogs.
A lot of great action, too.
Yes, yep. You think we'll see quite as much action in scrambling at 285 as we did at 113?
I don't know if we're going to see as much action. I think we're going to see a lot of hole digging and underhooks.
Yep. Once again, might hear a few thuds.
Yes.
6th place from Clinton, Riley Carter.
Well, so far we've only had one fall.
Yeah.
Been full, good competitive matches up and down.
Yep. 3-period matches.
3rd place from Reed Custer, Cole Harris. 2nd place from Oakwood.
I think the biggest one we have was like the fall, and then the one was a major. But that was really competitive from the score.
Like I said, that was one of the ones that the score didn't maybe dictate how the match was wrestled.
Yeah.
Next on the map are 285. Going to 1st place from Richmond Burke and Brecken Campbell. And from Olympia, Darren Holloway. Going for 3rd from Dixon, Dylan Vokes. From Roxana, Cy Courtney. On deck is 175. In the hole is 150.
Cool bracket boards. They got the 62 in there, kind of ghosted in the background for the 62nd annual.
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
Here we go. Heavyweight's about to get underway. Brecken Campbell, Jr., Richard Burton versus Darian Holloway from Olympia, another junior. Another 1 versus 2. Officials conferring there. Going to give
Stall call.
Olympia. He was backing up. Thank you. Got some refreshments here.
Appreciate it.
Getting some text messages from some super cool wrestler dads listening at home. Got to give a shout out to a few of them. Tyler Hurry's obviously listening.
Yep.
Jacob Kessler and Matt Murray, a couple Fisher guys that are following
They're
They're high school wrestlers from GCMS. I got to give a shout out to my mom. She's listening too. She's a typical wrestling mom.
Yeah?
Oh my God. Lose her mind, about to get kicked out of the gym. Hashtag typical wrestler mom.
Absolutely.
Got my wife sitting. She's sitting over here, and the wife to the right of the.
Okay.
Yep, she's in the zone. She's just
Yeah,
all she's thinking about right now is how much laundry she's going to have to do, how much unpacking there's going to be. So I've got 15-year-old twins. Both of them wrestle. My daughter's at home. They had practice today. She thinks she broke her toe. She'll survive.
So it's funny that you say that because that was the text that me and Steve were exchanging back and forth.
Yep, classy until the whistle blows. Then all bets are off.
All bets are off.
So my wife had to quit wearing her Apple Watch to wrestling tournaments because she got tired of the high heart rate monitor thumping her on the wrist. It's like it's a wrestling match. Chill out.
Yeah.
There it is. They're awarding the 3 on the edge there.
They are. That's the second time those guys have been in that
Yep.
exact position.
I feel like heavyweights need a 4-foot bigger circle, but then all they do is use that much more real estate.
They would.
I can't tell, are these 18s or 21s? They're probably 21s, aren't they?
I'm not sure.
.30 going into the second. Campbell defers. Holloway takes neutral. Campbell's up 3-0. Got to give a shout out to another one of my guys sending text messages in. Woody Bagwell, Westville Wrestling. He is with his group of girls. They're driving back from Erie. Had a tournament there today. Woody's a good guy. His stepson's the head coach at Westville. I like to heckle him. He and I have some good banter going back and forth. See if we get the reversal there. Nope.
Nope. No takedown on that edge.
Oh yeah, Holloway's looking frustrated. He was wanting the 3 out of that. I almost smelled a Jap Wizard coming on there for a minute. He was looking for that 2-on-1. So there's a reason why 132 is last.
Yes.
What's the saying that goes? What is that? How's that work?
Man, you
save the best for last.
Save the best for last.
132 is undoubtedly the deepest weight class in the state of Illinois in 1A. And Izzy Martinez made the comment in one of his posts on his platform, Illinois Matman, it could be the deepest weight class in all classes.
It certainly is. When you're this early in a tournament, and I mean, I know we're going to talk later, but that's, you know, two returnees.
Ooh. How are they going to call this one? They're calling it out of bounds. Yep. Sorry, I interrupted.
No.
Watching some action.
I know,
on the
it's
edge of the mat.
fun watching action, talking about, you know, you got 2 state champs wrestling mid-season here, right? 2 returning state champs.
And I don't care who you are, 1 through 8, those kids are no slouches.
No, the semifinals were amazing.
Yep.
Campbell's looking pretty good with the club, and then
Yep.
it looks like Holloway's kind of just trying to get those hands where he really wants them, feels comfortable.
You know, the other thing, so we talked about how the sport's evolved from a scrambling standpoint, but I also want to talk about how it's evolved from an athleticism standpoint. I mean, your stud 285s are not the stud 285s of 10 years ago. I mean, these kids are freaking athletes.
Another 3 on a 3 by Campbell on there.
They're wrestling the edge.
6 seconds left, second period.
Gonna ride him out here. Holloway's gonna have to come up with something big here in the third period. And it's Campbell's choice. He's choosing neutral. He thinks he can take him down on the edge of the mat again.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes. You really need to start the sprint right now.
Yes,
You're down 6. You're going to need multiple.
Especially at 285, because you know a large portion of this is going to come, a large portion of this period is going to get hand fought, guys working for position. Ooh, man, outside single. Campbell gives him heavy hips for the quick go-behind takedown. He's going to come and says, I'm not done. I am not done. A major's not good enough. There it is again.
Yep.
Minute 30. You can almost see the life go out of Holloway here. He knows he's not coming back from this deficit. So one of your hometown favorites next, Dean Wainwright. And Tyler did send me a text and corrected me. So Dean is not looking to break his state title record. He's looking to tie it.
Tie it. So he's looking for his third one.
Yep. Impressive, man.
Third one, and I do believe he by the end of this year he's going to be close to almost 200 wins.
Really? Yeah. So Tyson Waddle, he surpassed that number last year.
I think he was at 210.
Yeah. Yep. Winningest high school wrestler in state's history, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's at the University of Wisconsin now.
I definitely don't. I don't remember wrestling as many matches.
Yeah.
Like back when I think about Tyler and everything else.
Yeah.
The 25, 30 matches going in.
That was your season,
right?
right?
Big, right?
Yeah.
And you start talking about like Newman, Mike Minna, right?
Yep.
I think it was like 125 wins for his career.
Yep.
Right. So.
But he was dominant.
Oh,
right?
absolutely dominant.
So, and that was another conversation that we've had amongst our group is, I think, personally, you're starting to see a shift away from the in-conference team duel format to more of a grind it out on the week in the practice room, tournament on the weekends, or a big dual team tournament on the weekends.
Yep.
There we go.
Great 13-1 win there.
Dominant
Campbell.
13.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
In fifth place from Mercer County.
Just looks like the hand fighting started, wearing that battery
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
and started taking advantage of it.
Takes a lot of gas to keep those motors running, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
In second place from Sterling Newman, Landon Neer. And your 13-pound champion of the 62nd Mile King CIT from Princeton, Augustus Swanson.
Getting ready for a 175-pound weight class here next.
On the mat is 175. And our first
Got Lyndon Thies from Roxana. So I had someone tell me that Lyndon is a highlight reel looking for a place to happen.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe we'll get to see some fireworks out of him. He's always coming up with something here. And he is going to wrestle Brock Finch. So two seniors going at it here. Brock from Coal City. Both of them great wrestlers.
Is 150 in the hole.
Another Coal City kid in the finals here,
So Finch, they're both undefeated at their weight class.
Yep.
At Abe's, Thies wrestled up to 190 to wrestle Jamison Chambliss from Oakwood Salt Fork. Jamison ended up pulling off the win there. This is one of those weights, 175 and 190. It seems like all these kids are just like, they're tanks, they're athletes, right? Thies was looking for the takedown there. They didn't get it to him. He doesn't seem frustrated. He's ready to go. Wow. See what I mean?
Wow.
See what
that
I mean?
was amazing.
Can we see that again? Can we see that ankle pick off the
absolutely.
whistle again? See if these guys can pull it back up for us.
He
Here we go.
timed that.
I mean, this is just
perfectly.
like lightning. Boom. Freaking impressive, man.
No, that's start
Like
talking
I got
about,
chill bumps watching that.
That is amazing.
Yep.
You know, that's why you say, you know, when your foot hits the line, you got to be ready to go.
Nice little pop arm. Yep, there it is. That was nice. That was clean, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was very clean.
Change those levels, elbows in.
Yeah, he popped those elbows up and just, boom, level change. He was in on that double before Teese even knew what happened. I'm going to say this is your state finals match as well at 175, if I had to guess.
I would place a bet on that one. That one's 4-4. 35 seconds in the first.
I haven't heard where either one of these kids are talking about going, or you know, if they're going football or wrestling, or any speculation.
No, I don't know. I was talking to the coach earlier, and he had a couple kids on the team, seniors wrestling, and some were looking at like Harvard and everything else, and MIT, and like pretty amazing.
So Teese gets in that Merkle position and locks up 3 there. Time's expiring in the first. 7-4 Teese. Great first period. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Got Ethan Lowe from Gibson City wrestling Brody Stein from Byron on mat 2. Stein's up 4-3 right now.
285-pound medal winners. 285-pound medal winners. And a coach from Richmond Burton to the podium.
Period. Teese is looking to throw legs in. He's going to get himself. He's got himself in trouble here positionally. See if he can scramble back out of it. There it is. Yep, back in control. You don't see too many 175-pounders wanting to ride legs. Not in high school anyway.
No, not like that.
Teese was looking for the stack there. Wasn't there. Good job keeping that right knee kind of tucked in there.
Mm-hmm.
See if he's going to cut him here. I'm going to say, yep. Another. That was nice, man, by Finch.
That was
2 times he's popped those elbows up, changed levels, and just shot through him. But good reaction by Teese, too, defending that. These guys are fun to watch, man. For
yeah, absolutely.
pounders.
Big guys like this.
What do they say? Wrestling is poetry with violence?
I believe so.
Yeah.
It looks like it here.
Yep.
This is definitely a
I'll
good
take
example of it.
Yep. Teese with that underhook. Looking for double unders. Don't think that's there. Wrestling on the edge here. Under 30 seconds left. 2-point match. This match is anybody's to be had here. The way both these guys are wrestling. Back off that whistle.
Yep.
French wasn't letting that happen twice, was he?
No. Made that adjustment. Down on that leg.
Nothing else. Teese could be a good race car driver cutting a 60 foot time. Got a good light. Got good reaction there off the whistle.
Looks like he's pinching his knees, trying to keep pressure on that
Yeah,
head.
doesn't want to give that up there as time runs out. We've got 2 seconds left.
We're going to end there.
Finish second period up 7-2. Red's choice. He's taken down. I don't know. If I'm Finch, I'm going to try. You got to look for something here.
Mm-hmm.
And I realize minute and 30 seconds is a lot of time, but there we go. Who's got Teese in trouble? Nope. Nice scramble there. Back on it again.
We start talking about athletes. Look at these
there we
guys
go.
moving. I think at some point you got to start looking. You're down by 2.
You cut him, go again. But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Has Tease had every takedown?
All but one.
All but one.
Yeah, but one. We hit that blast. He hit that blast double.
That's right. The first blast double he capitalized on. Yep. There he is. There it is. We're neutral. 3-point match. Right at a minute left. Once again, great bat awareness. I know they're getting coaching, but I won't say one thing. The Coal City kids have got phenomenal bat awareness.
They do.
They know where they're at all the time. They know where the score's at. They know what time is, how much time's on the clock.
About 35 seconds left.
Tease is just looking to stay in position here. Good matching head levels. Maybe not. He's looking for that ankle pick again. 10 left. Uh-oh. There it is.
Carry. He's got that whizzer in.
Squares back up.
We talked about athleticism with these guys. Yep. Wow. What a great match.
Yeah. We're not done seeing those two guys.
Absolutely not.
Yep. That was a lot of fun to watch.
There's been multiple matches so far. I wouldn't mind seeing those guys go at it multiple times.
Medal winner. Do I have a Richmond Burton coach over here?
Up next, 150-pound weight class. I think we got number 1 and number 2 in the state here. Brody Woodlowski from Coal City and Dylan Hinton from Vandalia. I need to go back to my rankings here.
So Hinton was number 1 at 57.
Okay,
is what they had in the IWCOA rankings, I believe. And Woodlowski was 1 at 150. So
now you do realize that you need to watch our rankings and not.
Yeah, I seen you guys come up.
Third place from Dixon, Dylan Boat. Second place from Olympia, Darren Holloway. And your 285-pound champion.
Yep, so we got Kenny at 57 also.
From Richmond Burton.
Or I'm sorry, Hinton at 57 also. So he must have reserted or hasn't had any, for all we know, he could have been wrestled.
Could have started early.
Or just been wrestling duels at 57.
Right.
Yep, strategy for the team.
I know quite a few of them do that. Mm-hmm. Hit that cert and then go up for first part of the year, wait till that 2-pound allowance.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of these kids, all they want for Christmas is 2-pound allowance.
165 in the hole, 132.
They get that now. Back in the day, they didn't used to have those.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a broken record here, but if you are standing on the floor, 9 corners, people cannot see.
Here we go.
Please find a bleacher.
We're underway.
Important right now, and there's been all weekend. Find a place to sit down.
Looks like both are 3-time placers, too.
Yep. Both seniors. Both have taken losses already this year. I don't know, at what weight. And you confirm, I've heard a lot of coaches say they're not doing their wrestlers any justice if they're not going into state with 2, 3, 4 losses on their record. What do you say to that?
I'm a believer in it, right? I truly believe you learn just as much from yourself on a loss as you do the wins, and I think sometimes it's a reset and a little bit of humbleness, right? So I know last year we had a couple kids, even going through and found that loss and kind of had a reset and come back in, and you're like, all right, here you go.
And sometimes that's tough to do in 1A.
Yeah.
If you don't have, you and I had the side conversation earlier about strength and schedule, right?
Yep.
I mean, that makes such a difference in getting these kids battle tested going into state. Coal City and Vandalia, well, this is proof of the pudding here. I mean, 2 of the toughest teams in the state. You got 2 of their wrestlers going at it. It's because these guys are battling every weekend with the best kids in the state.
Yep.
And they've got losses. They've got losses.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know when I go in next weekend at at the Geneseo tournament. Riverdale is
Yeah.
the only 1A school there.
Yeah.
You know, ICC Catholic and 2A and 3A kids there.
I'll tell you what, man, I see tough.
Ooh, man, they look
They
good.
just upset the number 17 team in the country.
They look
Got
amazing. Great culture out there too.
Yep.
Start talking about all other schools like Coal City, right? Great culture up and down the line.
So is this, I'm trying to remember, is this IC's first or second year in 2A?
I'm not really sure.
Because they were 1A up until a while ago, weren't they?
I think they've been 2A for a little bit.
Have they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 0-0 into the first.
Hinton takes down. Woodlowski's a specimen, isn't he?
Wow, is he ever?
Gets jacked. He is yoked. Hinton with the quick escape. Said, we're not burning any more daylight. Let's get to work. These guys not really wanting to do a lot of tying up, wrestling from space a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't really see that often anymore. Seems like everybody wants to hand fight. There it is. Wow, nice shot. Got to capitalize on it, though. Great defense there by Hinton.
Driving that knee, trying to keep that hand below his knee, defending that off. Looks like Wolowski needs to kind of start shuffling that up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oakwood still here? Do I have a coach from Oakwood? If so, can you please come to the
Might be running out of real estate there.
Yep. His toes off the mat. Yep, I gotta stop that. Yeah. Man, Wolowski's a tank.
Is he ever?
Yeah.
I think he looks really similar to his older brother too.
Yeah. Yep.
His older brother graduated 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Built same way. Just wow. Now I talked to him just a little bit ago. He's down with the team.
Oh, is he
coaching.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I think I did see him now that you say that. Didn't recognize him without a singlet on, though.
I know.
It's always cool to see these guys come and giving back, right?
Yes.
Once you get it in your blood, though, it is hard to get out.
Can I get all 175-pound medal winners and a coach?
Matter of fact, that's his brother down there in his corner right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yep. When he's paying attention.
So went neutral, down 1 in the third period.
Hitting, looking to shovel, so there with the 2-on-1. I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have hit Hinton for that. I mean, he just took that shot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Different perspective when you're down there on the mat, I guess. Great scramble defense here by Woodlowski. Hinton looking to step over and hook that boot. Woodlowski's not giving it to him. He's got tight lock through the waist. Stalemate, back to the center, fresh start.
49 seconds left.
Yep. Another couple good wrestlers over on the other mat. We got Preston Richards from Dixon's beating Logan Riggs from Roxana 6-0. Riggs is a senior, Richards is a sophomore. I think Roxana might have their own tattoo artist on staff.
They've got a couple of them.
All of them, yeah.
Oh, he's in on that double.
There he is. Nope, nothing yet.
Nothing. Three.
Good
Three on
deal.
that edge.
Yep.
15 seconds left.
Hey, kudos to the ref, though, for holding that. I mean, that was being patient, making the call. Yep, here we go. 9 seconds left.
Knowing that you can afford to give up one, but not two here.
Yep.
And
Yep.
she said how good they are on that mat awareness right there.
Yep, that's it. There's still 3 seconds left. Last gets up the call. Yep.
Yep.
Great match. Great match.
3-2 match.
Both great wrestlers.
Nothing to be ashamed
No,
of there.
absolutely not.
What amazing.
Yep. Got head coach of Princeton down there, Steve Amy, walking across the mat. He was kind enough to put us up here in the Eagles Nest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a good vantage point both mats. Over there making your notes of what kids you're going to offer full rides to.
Yep,
Huh?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Just looking at some kids and, talking to some coaches. It'll be fun coming
Yep.
up the next few weeks.
Yep. So if you're Steve Amy and you've got a premier 1A event like this that's got a heritage like it does,
7th place.
do you make any changes or adjustments?
Owen Moser.
Or do you just leave it the way it is? I mean, the only
In
thing
6th place from
that I've heard
Olympia,
multiple
Isaac Warnock.
comments on is it's just hard to see sometimes in this venue with so many people walking around.
Yep.
I don't know if they've got another place they could set up a few more mats or not, but
In 3rd place from Byron, Brody Stein.
No, I don't think they have very many to put another mat, but
I think
sometimes it is with the kids trying to, they like watching their teammates and being around, right?
Yeah.
So, you hear the announcer every once in a while, like, "Hey, you guys got to sit down."
Yep.
Next on the mats are 165-pound matches.
I think that's just part of the team and the
Yeah.
family atmosphere that you're wanting to root for your teammate in there.
Our 3rd place match has Ryan
So-
Lauer from Rockridge and Mason Garner from Coal City.
Talking about Steve Amy, one of his wrestlers up here next, Casey Etheridge, who's a
Yep.
senior. I watched his semifinal match. He knocked off the 1 seed Ryan Lauer from Rockridge.
Yes.
Great match. Came down to they were both wrestling whistle to whistle. Came down to a last second score to send him here. So he's wrestling Justin Zimmerman for Porta Senior.
Now, Casey wrestled lower earlier in the week and almost got teched.
I think I
was
someone
talking to
else told me
Steve.
that. Yeah. Steve was grinning from ear to ear.
Yeah,
after that
he
match.
was.
Well, it's you just got to make adjustments, right?
Yep. And I think that's just that's having kids buy into your system too,
Yeah, for
right?
sure, for sure.
Like he has that attitude. Steve has that attitude. Like yeah, I'm with you.
Yep.
Believes in him.
And I'm sure, I've obviously never been in the practice room before, but the little bit that I've talked to him, I doubt there's a lot of easy practices in that room.
Mm-mm.
But if the kids are bought in, they're going to buy whatever it is he's selling, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Scoreless over here. 45 seconds left.
Yeah, I've spent many countless summers over with Steve.
Yeah.
Freestyle, Greco, tournaments. He is definitely one that you're like, I enjoyed my kids being around. I was able to actually step off and let him coach and just sit back and watch.
Because you knew they were in good hands.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's got quite the wrestling pedigree himself.
Yes, he does.
Nope, nothing yet. Past that leg, nothing yet. There it is.
Oh, yep, there's 3.
Zimmerman picks up the 3. Go out of bounds, bring him back. Short time left here, 5 seconds. See if Casey can get a quick escape.
Both placers from last year.
Yep. Etheridge defers. Zimmerman takes neutral. Start the second. Etheridge in deep on a shot here. Ref stalemates it. Good call. Going back to the center for a fresh start.
I think that's an avenue that you spend just that extra few seconds
Yeah.
on that setup to make that a little bit
finish.
easier takedown.
Yep. Can't pause on those. And that's one of those takedowns that, unless you've been in that position 100 times before and you get a feel for it,
Yep.
it's tough to finish on. There it is.
Oh, yep, there's another 3.
Takedown for Zimmerman again. Looking for a
Can I
cheat
get all
tail.
150-pound medal winners and a Coal City coach to the podium, please? 150-pound medal winners and a Coal City coach to the podium, please.
Try and catch up with some of these champs here afterwards and get an interview. Got their 132 consolation champion guys warming up. Another OSF wrestler, Mason Swartz, sophomore. And he is going to be wrestling Landon Blanton. Landon had a tight match with Philpott. 1-0. I don't like, and I talked to the coaches in the coaches room earlier from Vandalia. Got an escape over here.
Yep.
Like Philpott kind of had a look in his eye, like at the end of the second period, like this is a wrestling match.
Yeah.
I don't think he's, quite used to having someone coming at him like that for 3 periods. Kudos to Landon Blanton. I mean, Philpott's a brawler.
Oh yeah,
that
absolutely.
kid is tough as nails. Yeah, funny is Schwartz and Philpott, they wrestled. I remember being in Danville at Midget State watching those two, and it was like a 1-point match too. I think Schwartz might have won that one in the state at the finals at Midget State, and it's just fun watching these kids come up through the years. I mean, heck, they were in 4th or 5th grade back then,
Really?
Yeah.
Boy, Zimmerman is really quick to that leg. Up.
Yep. Back trip.
Yep.
Gonna score off that again.
Really good position.
Yeah.
Hand above the knee,
And he's
shuffling it
patient.
up.
He's patient too. Got the major locked up here, 3rd period, just over a minute left. If Etheridge can get one here. Zimmerman is just brawling him from the top, though.
Not a lot of space in there.
No.
Toes in the mat.
Yep.
Really hips in, making him carry his weight.
He might get it, though. Back to his feet. Nope, another mat return. Back pop, did a good job popping back up, though.
Yeah. You got 30 seconds on a sprint.
Back in on the shot. Got to give him credit for not quitting wrestling. There it is. He covered the hips. That's 3.
Yep. Got to go again real quick here
Yep.
if you want. You got to stay on him. You're only short timing.
Another one. He's going to get another one.
Another one.
Yep. Again. Got to go again.
You got to
Let
get
him up.
out again.
The ref's got to tell him he scored. That's that one thing I've heard a couple kids complain is that the officials weren't. I mean, and technically speaking, that's a great match. Great match.
What a good
Honestly,
match.
if I'm Zimmerman, I don't know if I'm. He got out wrestled there the last 20 seconds.
He did.
He quit wrestling. I had a couple kids I talked to earlier today that were frustrated that the officials weren't telling them they were holding for or had scored for. I mean, I know they don't have to swipe, but it'd be, tell the kids what's going on.
Great match there, you know. I think for Casey, he goes back to the room with Steve and goes back, looks at this and goes, here's some positive at the end, and makes some adjustments again, and here you go. And here's our match at 132 we were talking about.
Yep. Philpott, Wainwright.
Yep. Two completely different styles. I'm
100%
really interested to see which one really comes and starts enforcing their will to get where they really feel comfortable wrestling.
It's going to greatly depend on who controls the pace of the match. Do you know who Wainwright's one-loss was to earlier this year? I forgot.
So he lost to...
Because he bumped up to 44, right? Or
No.
38.
So he wrestled 38 all the way up to
Abe's.
Christmas. Yep, Abe's. He wrestled Adelfinger
Okay.
from DeWitt. He
Okay.
was a returning state champ.
DeWitt is in DeWitt, Iowa.
DeWitt, Iowa.
Yep.
Yep, an Iowa kid.
Yep.
Yep,
'Cause
here
his,
we go.
there it
Oh,
is, Wainwright.
Dean's quick on there.
in on that single.
Yep.
He wins that scramble.
Nice, quick hands
And he's
movement.
letting him go. He's
right?
What's crazy is that's a page out of Philpott's book.
Yeah,
The cut.
absolutely.
Yep.
Get out of the way, please.
Wainwright said, "You are on the mat with me now."
Last time you're going to hear me say it this weekend.
Oh yeah, Philpott with the quick dump.
Yep. I saw
Wainwright
him do
quick
that
to
in
recover.
a few other matches in that position.
Good elbow control there, and you got to really throw your weight there if you're going to hit that. Because Wainwright, is he not a big game? Yeah, he's big game.
He's a big game. Yeah. Yep. Been there since he was a little kid.
My son's had several great matches with some of the big game kids and friends with some of their parents and stuff. They've got 2 or 3 locations, I think, don't they?
They do.
Outstanding wrestler ballot.
Wainwright looking for that ankle tap. Not there. Scoreless at the end of the first here against Schwartz and Blanton. Schwartz takes down. He's quick to his feet.
Tried a little drag there.
Blanton's going to let him go. Philpott in deep on that single.
Yep. Right off that
cracking
drag.
down hard on it. Like, what are we doing? Somebody got blood?
Yep, looks like it.
Okay. I was going to say, man, why would you stop that?
Yeah.
Schwartz is out. He's got the cradle locked up. He hadn't got him on his hip yet, so they're not giving it. He knows he's got to pull him back in. Good mat awareness by Blanton.
Yep.
Looking to lock that cradle up again, but once again, unless he gets Blanton on his hip, they're not going to give it to him.
Nope, sitting with that shin whizzer too.
Be careful here, looking for a little cutback if Schwartz tries to come to his feet. I'm going to maybe call Blanton for stalling if I'm the officials. Fleeing the mat, stalling.
Nope.
Yeah, okay. It's above my pay grade.
You just hope sitting in the corners they're doing that both ways,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You
Yep.
find that yourself in that opportunity
Yep.
that you're getting the call both ways.
Yep. Back underway on mat 1. Neutral with just under 30 left. A 3-1 match. Wainwright picked up that early takedown. There he is. Man, that was fast.
Yep.
Back in on that single. Philpott scrambling.
Got to shelf that up
Yep.
there.
There it is. Can he capitalize? Ankle. Yep. That's it.
Oh, he's
Is he
going to get
pick up some
swipes there
backs?
too.
Yep. Wow. Impressive
Oh, they
wrestling.
called off the swipes.
I only saw the 1 count,
Yep.
which I'm not going to say that was wrong.
No.
Yep. Great wrestling here by Wainwright. Still 1-0 going in, 20 seconds left. Schwartz with the escape. No other takedowns have happened. Caution red, a little false start. Yeah, if I'm Philpott, I won't say I hit the panic button yet, but he's going to have to pick up the pace. You're going to have to kick him, yep. 7-1.
That front headlock series,
Yep.
dragging to the mat.
Wainwright's doing a good job controlling the elbow.
Yep, he is.
Squares
wow.
back up. They're off. Yep. So Wainwright started the season at 38, and then, like I said, I interviewed him down at Abe's. He said he'd made the cut and restarted at 32, and that's where he was going to stay. I mean,
yeah.
Kudos to him for chasing competition, because like I said, 132 is undoubtedly the deepest weight class in 1A.
I will tell you, over the years of being able to coach
tip.
this kid multiple times, it's amazing.
The mindset
that he has.
I could tell when I talked to him, like he's not scared of anything. He's not backing down to a challenge.
Leg in, potentially dangerous.
Yeah, yep. Just under a minute here. Still neutral. I don't know who Philpott's loss was to. Do you?
I do not. I didn't see that.
If anybody knows who Philpott's lost to, text me.
Dean back in on that shot again.
Over. He's got to clear that head. Hands up the back. Philpott's on that ankle like a dog on a bone.
20 seconds left.
He's looking to stay. Yep, they're going to stalemate that.
Philpott's going to make that adjustment there. Dean's been on that leg multiple times in there.
Ball, 65-pound medal winners and a coach from Porta to the podium, please.
Both these guys are just so fast.
Man. There he goes.
Nice scramble there by Wainwright, but Philpott comes out on top.
Yep, absolutely. Looked like he was starting off that drag again, right? Yep. 7-4.
Yep. It's a one takedown match. Philpott's going down to see if Wainwright's going to ride or stand him, let him go. Lets him go.
Yep, quick escape. Philpott.
Schwartz over Blanton over here on the format, 8-2. Mason Schwartz, your third place finisher. Blanton had a hell of a tournament, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
That 1-0 match with Philpott was great.
And that match stayed tight until
it
closer
did.
to the end,
right? It didn't open up until the last period. Oh, man. Nice little change over there.
Got a lot of wrestling left. Minute 30 left. Wow, a lot of action.
2-point match.
Yep.
See if Wainwright goes for that little tip dump again. He's on the elbow, but Philpott's doing a lot better job covering that other arm.
Yep.
Throws him by for 3. Just like that, Max Philpott's up 8-7.
Yep, absolutely.
So 1 minute left. You're in Philpott's corner. Just telling him hard ride.
Hard ride, right? Heavy hips, staying tight.
We're not looking to score anymore.
Opportunity hits. He's got that wing in
he's
there.
Going for it. He's going for it. See if the ref lets it go.
Watch it potentially dangerous.
That was a good call. I mean, he was driving it straight over his head.
I think I tell him in that situation, like, make sure we're secure in position. Really good position, right?
Yeah. Don't force it.
If I don't have to give him a restart.
Yeah. Wainwright's quick to his feet.
Yep.
See if Philpott, he's going to have to do something. Oh, man, he got himself in trouble there. He's going to end up, it would have been better off to kick him.
Yep, reversal there.
Wainwright's not giving up that arm. That tells me he's wanting to try and score.
We got 25 seconds left. 9-8.
Philpott's hips are out. His hips are out. We're going to see another reversal. If I'm him, I'm pushing off. Get my one.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got a cradle locked up.
For Wainwright, he's got to stay on those heavy knees.
What are we doing? Yeah.
So they called stalling on Wainwright, so that resets it. Goes on top. 9 seconds left. 9-8 in the match.
Wow. Philpott's to his feet. Ooh, there it is. There's your reversal.
Oh,
Wow. There is the reason why 132 was last.
Yes, absolutely. What a great match.
You wrestle that match 10 different times, it has 10 different outcomes.
I think so.
Great match.
What a great match.
Neither
all
one
the
of
way.
them, yeah. Wow. Whistle to whistle. Great wrestling by both wrestlers.
What a way to end that
For sure.
in this tournament.
Yep.
2 returning state champs coming in here.
Well, I think that's our match again in February.
I think so too. I think if you end up in here, I think those other guys might have a little wanting to say something about it, but I'd put money that that's our match at the end.
100%. Heath, it's been a blast, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice to get to know you.
Pleasure.
Great to call these finals with you. And looking forward to seeing you in February.
Absolutely. Appreciate the opportunity to come up here and have a conversation and watch
Likewise,
some wrestling.
Yep, for sure.
In third place was Ryan Lauer from Rock Ridge. In second place was Casey Etheridge from Princeton. And in first place was Justin Zimmerman from Florida. Can I please get all 132-pound medal winners and a coach from Vandalia to the podium?